yeah, sitting here making up this panel. I normally just like to get it put in. Got the knockout to the outside. We're doing it underground here. Over there to his meter breaker combo. What I like to do is just kind of use my thumb, figure out where I'm going, make a score. I like to break it and slightly pull. Break it and slightly pull, and then you put it in the nipple. You know, this is the best way, I do believe. Get it ready here. Just like that. Got the next one. Same thing. Score it, pull it, score it, pull it. Okay. I got that nipple there, so I really want to keep all these wires to the left. Make sure I'm out of the way when I run that service wire. I actually like to run the service wire last. I like to make the panel and then do the service wire. And this one, same thing, same side. You know, you want to have at least a 1/4 inch of wire inside this panel. Okay, I got the ground on this side, so I always do this side first because I like to go in to my grounds and then these follow after. Yep, now I just take my grounds and kick them up. You know, I don't sit there and try to make the freaking... I'm not making a Picasso over here. Just getting her done. That's kind of what we do. Grab the big one first. You want the big ground first. You can actually put 2 12-wire grounds together and 3 14-wire grounds together. Yep, I just like to get them kind of ready. Just like that. Do all 3 at once here. That's how you get it. Just like that. Boom. Might as well just do the neutrals while I'm here. Just go through and I pull them through like that. Pull them down. It's the best way to keep them organized. Keep them together. I'm going to do this big one first. I'm going to go around this pipe just like that. Down. Just like that. Like I said, you always want to keep your thumb back behind that lug, and then when you cut it, you can strip it and it goes right in. Come on now. Come on now. I always grab the two that are closest to the back of the panel. I usually do 2 or 3 of those at once. Just like this. Boom. Yep, the other one should be perfect. Boom. Just gotta cut that one off just a tiny bit. Take out the green screw. Not bonded. If you screw that in, you're then bonding here. We're bonded out there at the Meter Breaker Cambo. Should be good. Boom. That side's done. Now onto this side. Yeah, here's how I do all 3. Just strip them all at once and get them lined up, and kind of just use my thumb to go in and out with each one. You don't want too much wire hanging out this way. You really want to try to get it about as even as you can with the lugs. Nice and clean. I've only been working on this panel for about 10 minutes. It usually only takes me about 30 minutes to do a panel, full panel. Doesn't take too long. You know, every once in a while, that doesn't include the service wire. Then when you get putting the service wire in, that takes about 20 minutes to do properly. And they're about a 50-minute job on average. I've seen some people take hours though, and I don't think it looked much better than that, so I'm not quite sure what they were doing that day. I'm not gonna say who it was, but he actually was a lead guy at my one company I worked for, and before I left that company, he was actually my helper, if that tells you anything. He only lasted about 2 weeks being my helper, and he quit. I don't fuck around. Boom, got these last 2 on the bottom. Yeah, that's all she wrote other than the service wire. I usually just leave this like that until I get service wire in. I got I'm gonna have a temporary power upstairs at the fridge and one down here at this lower outlet over there. You gotta have some temp power for them to work. So you gotta get that set up. So usually I just take this, pull that down, now wrap around. I'll kind of keep that tucked in. When I get that breaker installed, it'll keep that whole bundle of wire just kind of tucked back in there. Boom. Yeah, peace of mind.